Hi, we're the Academic. It's our first ever time in Thailand and our first gig in Bangkok, and yeah, we're just off stage like 20 minutes now, and we're still buzzing, and we're very jet lagged, and we can't believe how good the crowd was, and just how lucky we feel to be playing a brilliant gig here.
It feels just really good to come a long way and have such an amazing crowd receive us like that. So happy to be here.
It's our first time in Bangkok. Mixtape has been made.
Yeah, I don't think we didn't know what to expect, again, because it's our first time in this part of the world, but I was really happy with the reaction. I thought they were incredible.
It felt like sort of as the set went on, they kind of grew into it more, and kind of, you know, that was really nice. Like, you fly all the way across the world, and to have people just there to see you is just, it's a bizarre feeling, you know. It's incredible. So we're very grateful.
We've been traveling for the last about 24 hours. We've had 2 flights to get here, and we arrived this morning at the airport, came straight to soundcheck, went to the hotel, got a little bit of sleep, and then played the show. But
and we also had a show last night as well.
Yeah, we had a show in Ireland as well before we left. But we're happy to be here, you know, it's all part of it.
Yeah, my very best was definitely a kind of standout moment. I think we done 15 songs tonight. We wanted to play as much as we could, so even though we're all very tired, and but like, I think we had that energy just from the crowd response that we wanted to make sure we weren't like cutting anybody short, and you know, so yeah, I think my very best was a standout for me. Yeah,
I think as well with the set list, we just wanted to give like a good account of the Academic as a whole. We wanted to play a good split of songs from the first album and some of the EPs in between, and then the second album, just if there was obviously people here who had never seen us live before, so just so they could get a sense of kind of all our sounds from the beginning of the band till now. We've all been playing music since we were children. So I started playing bass guitar when I was probably 10 or 11. Everybody here is similar, so we just had no idea when we were kids, when we started playing music, that we'd end up even getting to leave Ireland. Probably seemed quite ambitious at the time, and now the fact that we're halfway around the world and playing to people who had signs saying "We love the Academic" and asking for drumsticks, it's kind of hard to put it into words. It's genuinely kind of difficult to wrap our heads around, but
like Stephen said, I don't think we would have had any way of comprehending. I mean, like, when we were teenagers, we grew up in the countryside in Ireland, and our main goal was to get a gig in Dublin, you know, which was an hour drive up the road, and that was always like the big goal, and and that seems so far away now, you know, the fact that we're playing in these places, you know, like Thailand, and we've played in North America and all across Europe and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it really, not to sound corny, but it really is a dream come true for sure.
I think we always tried to be ambitious, and we always tried to. I think we always, once we got that Dublin gig out of the way, I think we always had ambitions to be an international band. We were always very inspired by international bands. We always looked to American bands for influence, and then even some European bands. I think we had seen a lot of bands kind of not be able to break out of Ireland, and that kind of lights a fire underneath you, where you want to go and achieve that for yourself, and that started off with a few gigs in London first and foremost, and then we got a few UK tours, and then we made our first album in America, and then we got to break into there, and it's been a really gradual kind of process of trying to get further and further away from home, and you were saying this is probably the furthest we've been from home. So it's just kind of difficult to comprehend, but yeah, we're very proud because we've worked very hard to get here, so it's nice.
Don't leave me on the phone. Don't blame me like you always do. I'm your fool, I'm not so cool, you know I feel it too. You're not alone.
It kind of is a cheesy thing to say, but like, it really is like the best kind of feeling when you're doing a show and there's people there singing the songs back to you, and you might have never met them before. And it's a bit surreal, and you do get used to it sometimes. But like to come this far and see people singing our songs in like thousands of miles from home, we've never been this far away, and it's really kind of, it's just very, very grateful for that.
So we just finished touring our second album, Sitting Pretty, which means we're in a very exciting kind of phase at the minute where we're preparing for a third album. So kind of just quite recently we've started to gather some songs and have discussions about, I suppose, the direction.
Yeah, just looking forward to kind of getting back into the studio as quick as possible, because we had such a long gap between first album and second album. So we don't have any names for any projects or anything, but we're kind of getting back into the creation, like the creative side of things. So excited, looking forward to it now. When we don't have so many shows, we can properly like book a studio and be together again and live together and make music. Yeah, like thank you very much, genuinely. Like we didn't know what to expect going out there, and in many ways we felt very comfortable on stage, and there were so many people who have like learned the words to songs, and that's the reason why we do this. So yeah, thank you very much for listening to our music and staying with us and making signs and asking for drumsticks and everything. And we'll be back as soon as we can.
If this was your first time hearing us today, do go back and check out. We've 2 albums out. Our most recent one's called Sitting Pretty. It came out this year. And yeah, we never thought we'd get to come and play a gig here. So again, just thank you very much. We are the academic Copcoon Crab.